Today, we are going to talk about the real world role and responsibility of chemical engineering, especially in high stakes process industries like petroleum refining and cement manufacturing. Engineering is not just a profession, it's a serious responsibility. It is our responsibility to design a safe and efficient system to solve tough real world problems and protect people and the environment in high risk facilities. In these plants, even a small mistakes can lead to major accidents, cause experience downtime, and result in serious financial losses. In today's highly competitive and fast changing industries, a university degree alone is no longer enough. What truly defines a successful chemical engineer is a powerful combination of technical expertise, practical skills, and professional capability. So let's dive into these seven essential skills that every successful chemical engineer must master on the plant floor. These are not just theoretical ideas, these are the practical abilities that deliver real results every single day. Skill number one, problem solving and analytical thinking. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry needs a strong problem solving and analytical thinking. At the core of chemical engineering lies one critical ability, the ability to solve problems effectively. Problem solving is not simply about applying formulas, it is about understanding systems, identifying inefficiencies, and financial, practical, reliable actions. Analytical thinking allows an engineer to break down complex industrial challenges into manageable components. For example, in a cement plant, the clinker quality suddenly becomes a disrupt. The clinker shows high free lime content, which makes a final cement weak and can cause a volume expansion or cracking later. A skilled chemical engineer will not panic. Instead, they analyze process parameters, check the raw meal chemical compositions, evaluate the lime saturation factor, review kiln temperature, burning zone conditions, and fuel air ratio. By carefully studying the data, they identify the root. For instance, poor homogenization of raw materials or incorrect LSF and then implement precise corrections such as adjusting the raw mix proportions or optimizing clean operation. This ability to think critically and act decisively is what separates engineers from leaders. Skill number two, technical expertise. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry must have a solid technical expertise. Technical expertise from the foundation of engineering excellence. A chemical engineer must possess a deep understanding of core principles such as thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, and heat transfer, along with the chemistry of clinker formation. These are not just academic subjects. These are the tools used to design, analyze, and optimize industrial processes. In the clinker quality examples, strong technical knowledge of how lime combines with the silica, alumina, and iron helps the engineer quickly diagnose issues like high free lime or poor nodulations and make informed decisions to reduce operational costs and improve system performances. Skill number three, safety awarenesses and risk management. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry must prioritize the safety awareness and risk management. Safety is not a secondary concern in a chemical engineering. It is the highest priority. Chemical plants operate under the conditions of high pressure, extreme temperatures, and hazardous materials. An engineer must train to anticipate risk, conduct hazards analysis, and implement preventive measures. For the instance, a minor oversight in pressure control systems can lead to a catastrophic failure. A responsible engineer ensures that safety protocols are followed, systems are regularly inspected, and risks are minimized at every stage. Because in this field, protecting human life and environment is as important as achieving production targets. Skill number four, communication skills. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry needs excellent communication skills. Technical knowledge alone is not sufficient. If it cannot be communicated effectively, chemical engineers work in multidisciplinary environments where clear and precise communication is essential. Whether it is explaining a process modifications to operators, presenting data to management, or coordinations with the different departments, the ability to communicate clearly ensures smooth operations and prevents costly misunderstandings and effective engineer translate complex technical concepts in an actionable highlights for the entire team skill. Number five, project management skills. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry should develop strong project management skills. In modern industries, Engineers are often responsible for managing projects from conception to completion. Project management requires careful planning, resources allocations, time management, and executions. For example, during the installation of a new processing unit, an engineer must ensure that timelines are met, budgets are controlled, and all technical specifications are achieved. Successful project management ensures efficiency, reduces delay and delivers. My year's results, it is a skill that transforms engineers into decision makers. Skill number six, teamwork and collaborations. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry must master teamwork and collaborations, coordinations. Chemical engineering is not an individual effort. It is a collaborative process, collective process. Engineers work diagnosis, professionals from mechanical, electrical, and operational backgrounds. Effective teamwork ensures that complex systems operate seamlessly. For instance, when equipment fails, rapid coordination between teams is essential to restore operations. An engineer who values collaborations, respects diverse expertise, and contributes positively to team dynamics becomes an asset to any organization. Skill number seven, adaptability and continuous learning. Every chemical engineer who is working in any industry needs adaptability and a habit of continuous learning. The industrial landscape is constantly evolving. New technologies, advanced simulations tools, and innovative processes are redefining the field. To remain relevant. A chemical engineer must embrace continuous learning and adapt to change. This includes learning new software, updating technical knowledge, and staying informed about industry trends. Adaptability ensures long-term growth and sustained professional success. So as we conclude, I leave you with a question. Are you simply earning a degree in a chemical engineering, or are you actively developing the skills that will define your future? Because in the real world, knowledge may open the doors, but skills determine how far you go. If you committed to becoming a skilled, competent, and industry-ready engineer, consider subscribing to Universal Engineer Cam channel, where we share practical insights, professional guidance, and real-world engineering knowledge to help you succeed. Subscribe today and take the next step towards your engineering future. Don't just study engineering, master it.